Let's start recording. Alright, so we're here. So I want to go back to... That's a noise. That was definitely a noise. Right, first off, where's the exit? Exit. Okay. Go back towards the Tempest. Let's just fast travel all of like 100 meters, because I can. Okay, let's go with this. Alright, let's go in, chat to everybody. Go in, chat to everyone that I need to, then we're going to come back, do all the little side quests that need to be done. I'm just keeping an eye on my Twitter. Actually, no, I shouldn't be keeping an eye on my Twitter on streaming. Bad Graham. Slap me on the wrist. Okay, here we go. Right.
Jal says Ephra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Yeah, well, he can wait a little bit longer.
New email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Thank you. Let's talk to people.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's pitching in.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It'll always be a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Got a good point.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Yes.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
Indeed.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
We'll talk later.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Yeah, I've already decided who I'm starting a relationship with. Or a romance with. Thought when we free. Andros. Oh dear. Content. Got so many. Alright. Okay, so the report of Asari, let's talk. And so we need to talk to Kandros as well. Alright, speak to Cora. Firstly,
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
where's PB? Map, help me out. Where's PB? Y'all. Lexi. PB. She's all the way down there. She's the cargo bay now. Well, that's wonderful news. Getting out and about. Let's go talk to people first.
Should have seen it. Perfect
lip.
Oh, military pods, munitions. Collect all of it. Yes. Materials. Average from 4 station gets some XP game counters. Unlocks 1 extra consumables. Oh, so many.
What's the point of having them then?
Lexi!
Ryder,
I have nothing to say. Okay.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Sounds fun.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that.
Yes.
The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Alright, so we gotta get a movie. That sounds like a good plan, actually. I'm up for that. I'm up for a movie. Alright, let's see.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
I have pending vid calls? Wait, I've never had a vid call before. I'll do a lap of the table first. Call Ephra on Aya to discuss the moisturized whereabouts. Oh! Yeah. That's a later job. That's not a now job.
So, Joel,
So,
we haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
Yep, so are you.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Ooh.
Is that all you've got? Now that I've proven you can trust me, I was hoping you'd feel more able to open up.
I have certain dissatisfactions that I'd like to leave behind. They're quite personal.
How do you know Moshe Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So,
Awkward silence.
Is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
Okay.
This was good. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you. Let's talk more later.
Okay, so we've had a chat with our man, our new recruit.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost.
Wow.
Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We should speak to her.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Idolizer.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
That does seem smart.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Hey, Cora. Alright, so we gotta go back to Eos. Ios, Eos, Oros. No, wait, Eros is something else. Alright, let's get down and chat to people. Besides, I've got more stuff I want to do.
Smart stuff up front, powers him back.
Smart stuff up front powers him back. Take the lift. Mostly because I can't be bothered to take the ladder.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Talk to you.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
I do, actually.
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts.
I do play poker. I do
Used to
enjoy
think maybe
poker.
it was
Not
my
good at
fault.
it, but I do enjoy it.
Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
I might regret it.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Alright, we have got ourselves a poker match. Here is the lovely lady that I want to talk
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
to.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
Flirting! We're gonna flirt.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Good.
Thanks for chatting. We'll
Alright.
talk again later.
You know it.
And that's why we came back to talk to the crew, because I gotta keep my romance options alive. Well, say options. Oh, we've done that one. Oh, I need to... I feel like I'm missing several members of my crew. Well, we've just talked to. Chatted to Cora and Jarl, Lexi. Rack, Sam, or Ephra. Vetra. Is it Vetra? Let's use the limb. Jump. Right. Ah. Door. Doors. Where is everybody? Aha!
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
Ryder already did.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Didn't ask for it.
None of this was my idea, but I'll be damned if I don't call the shots myself.
You're off to a hell of a start, that's for sure.
Also, don't call me kid.
Oops.
Spend.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
More war stories?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
What about combat advice?
Anything about the cat? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Alright, fair enough.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
And now I just stand there on my own. Vetra!
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Oh, we wanted to chat to her about Turian Arc. Right, where's my journal? Hold, Ryder family speaker, speak to Sam. On hold, find worlds. Find the Turian encampment. Okay. Right. Now all I need to do is find Sam. But since Sam has his own thing, just track it. Where are you? Sam. Where's the node? Alright, where am I? Alright, I'm at the opposite end of where I need to be. That is not in any way helpful. How does one go lower? Right, apparently I'm right on the top of him. Oh, wait. He's not on here, is he? He's on... Oh, I'm a numpty. Right. That's on hold. Recover the REM tech. Alright, we're going back to Voeld. We're going to do all the stuff that's on Voeld. Voeld, Volvus. Yeah, we're going there. Let's just get back to the bridge. There we go.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Suvi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Not really a holiday destination.
We are going to land. And I'm just taking my Mattock. I like my Mattock. Alright, we've got lots of...
Approaching the LZ.
Good. Alright, the Nomad might be ready to deploy. Library. Voeld. Okay, so we've got to find the science crew. We've got to find the interference force. Interference source. And we've got to uncover the past. Let's start with the missing science crew. Tip.
Okay.
Send someone to the resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. Priya Blake, captain of Outpost Terravuni. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our own.
What's the problem? Is it the Ket?
No, at least I don't think so.
Okay.
A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research expedition west of here. We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Okay.
Do you know where they were headed?
I know the route, but we lost their tracking signal halfway through. I don't know how far they got. We tried to look at their research notes, but the data is corrupted. We have 0 leads. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
I'll find them.
Don't lose hope. I'll find your people.
Coming from you, I believe it. Their research log is in the lab. Maybe your AI can piece together the corrupted data and get a nav point.
Do it. Let's start with these two first.
We're staking a claim, but what does the initiative want with Voeld?
Look at the landscape. What do you see?
Ice.
Ice? A lot of ice?
Water. Voeld is a massive, endless source of it. We're proud to serve as the initiative's first ice runners. We mine the ice here and haul it to colonies where water is scarce.
Like Eos.
Even the Nexus. The more people we wake from cryo, the more resources we'll need. Our ice runners make sure water is never a problem.
I like it.
You picked a mouthful of a name for the outpost.
It's Shalesh. Angaran language. Means forward together. It represents the close relationship we have with the Angara here on Voeld.
Glad to hear you're working together.
We do, yes.
This is their world. Because of you, they trusted us enough to give us a place in it. Now it's my job to cement that bond. We'll do our best to earn what they've given us.
Cool. Let's ask about you.
Were you in the Alliance too?
I was an Alliance officer for a decade before I got sick of being a pawn in the Council's power plays. Heard about the initiative and figured it'd be a fresh start. A chance to make a real difference.
You ever miss the Alliance?
Given the chance, I'd make this choice all over again. But when I see the Resistance push against the Ket, makes me wonder if my days behind a gun aren't really over.
Alright.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us put an outpost here.
A portion of the ice we mine goes to their blockade runners, who take it to Resistance bases all over the cluster.
Water for their soldiers.
It feels good to do our part against the Ket, however small.
Alright, that is all.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
First off, I need to search the lab for clues. Clues!
Pathfinder,
colonist. Sorry, I don't know your name. How do I put my gun away? That's how. Data pad, I'm going to assume that's where we want to be.
Sam, you get anything from this mess?
Analyzing. It seems most of their data comes from a single nav point. Updating now.
Let's rescue a few very frozen techs.
Let's do that indeed. First, we need to call in the Nomad. Otherwise, we'll be frozen ourselves. The Nomad is ready to deploy. Right, apparently I've got some stuff on the research center that I can use. Research. What we got here? I'm like all about armor. Arms. Research arms 2. Sod it, let's just research. Oh, okay, I need level 20 before. Fair enough then. Searching stuff. Out of credits, which I have done. Alright, can I develop any of this stuff now? 7 helmet. Nope. Armor. No, it looks like I am missing platinum. Alright. Hopefully find some platinum while we're out in the cold. All-wheel drive. Let's take the direct route. Actually, let's look at the map, see where we're going. Oh, wow, okay, we're going all the way over there. That's a long way. Scan for mineral. Wraith. Right, now that we're here, for us stuff for us. Got stuff for us up there. Up. Oh. Turn around.
Get ready to fight!
Means what? It wants to find a rock.
Got 'em all.
Oh, we didn't really get any of them, but okay, fair enough.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
That one. Alright. Okay, so we could go scan for a wraith. That is, don't know what that is. There's loads of stuff there. Okay. You know what? Scan the ice to reveal the cloaked enemy. Let's go do it. And in true me fashion, let's just take the straight route.
Dracarian's War?
Huh?
The black and white one?
Nope.
What about Heart of Sirius?
Nope.
Who can live this long and miss that many classics?
Must be a talent.
Yes! Okay, those guys will have more missions for me. Out.
Got it. Over here.
Good
Oh.
shot.
Been tracking that thing all day. Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me.
Right, let's go find him. Oh, it's right here. Along with other people that have got...
Worry about them. They'll be fine.
Yeah. Loads of... Oh, you know what? We're here, so we might as well pick it up.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Good, 'cause I want to chat to this guy.
Life support is back online.
Excellent. Let me chat to this guy. Thank you.
Here you are.
Nice shot back there.
Thanks. My father taught me as soon as I was old enough to hold a gun.
Life must be harsh out here. He taught you well.
He's always prepared. Made sure I could shoot, hunt, and make a camp.
You ever shoot remnant out here?
I don't see them too often. I heard there's a big one somewhere, but I never found it.
About the cat.
Do the cat come around here a lot?
Only some. Resistance patrols keep most from getting through. I pick off the stragglers. Usually wraiths like the one you helped me with.
You ever miss one?
Miss? Never.
Stay safe out there.
See you around.
Hey. Oh, you know what? Let's go talk to these people. We might as well.
Shells every time I glance. Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on Voeld for millennia. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive the Scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures, our closest tie to our past.
In which case, no.
And now your people will poach them right out of existence.
I haven't heard any reports of the Initiative hunting on Voeld.
Not the Initiative. Outlaws. They've killed 24 in the months since they've landed.
We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
Ryder, you need to stop those hunters. The Yavara are vital to Angaran culture.
Alright.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
I want to come with you, Ryder.
You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the Scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara's song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
To all Angara. They're a symbol of what the Scourge took from us.
Then we will help.
We can't lose them.
Tell me more about the Yavara.
They're amazing creatures, able to communicate through intricate songs. Long ago, we could have heard the songs in person, but the Scourge trapped the Yavara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle for static-filled recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to studying them, and we still can't find the answer. They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here has a theory they may be remnant.
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
It's true. Alright.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ishare.
Alright, so we've got poachers now. Okay, well this just gets more and more sort of interesting. Anyway, back to what I was initially trying to do. Right. Okay, we're just getting more and more. You know what? Let's do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Right, where are we off to? Alright, heading this way.
You left, you left, you left, right, left.
So you can talk the talk. Now walk it.
Left, you left, you left, right, left, and right, and right, and left. Wait, we've just gone on a zigzag. Probably find somewhere to mine. That's a mine. Okay. That. Oh, that's a memory trigger. I guess we're now heading this way. And use skill points as well. Awesome. Haven't I got profiles? Dude. Where's my infiltrator? Oh, it doesn't up. Oh, okay. Soldier for now, then. Biotics and get my. Where is my concussive shot? Oh, my incinerate. That's why. 5% damn. Engineer unlocked. Engineer profile is now at rank 1. Excellent. Telling me where my concussive shot is. Cora's got anything that is oh. Can put 2 points into overload. Excellent. Right, let's go find this memory trigger. Okay, so looks like we're going up a hill. Terrain. I got it.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
We will do that, actually. Not right now, because I've got loads of like other stuff to do. Right, what else is on here? What's that? Point of interest. That's to a point of interest. Or is it lying and it is in fact not interesting? And am I about to reverse off a cliff? Answer to both those questions are probably yes. Ooh. Suit up, boys. We're going in. Further underground? Platinum! Latin ham is what we needed. Now that we are finished with our point of interest. What's that? Don't know what that is. That's where we're supposed to be going. Let's head there first. This looks important. That looks very Ketish. See anything regarding enemies on my radar?
Get on the bridge.
Where there's Ket, there's trouble. We have to deal with this.
Yeah, we do, but there's a slight problem. We fell down.
There's the last of them.
Good one. Think
Close.
that's it.
How did he end up all the way over there?
Target down.
Vice?
They were carrying explosives. And this looks like some kind of Ket detonator. What were they doing?
We should investigate.
Got a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. Oh, they were gonna blow up a bridge.
One more down.
Bring it in reverse.
Got one.
Another one.
One more down.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Platinum! More platinum.
I think that's all of them. That should make things much safer for the Angara.
Right, now where was I going? Got nothing I want to use him in there. So... Right, now where were we off to? Right, let's go back to my journal. That's our nav point. Oh wait, no we weren't. We were going... Alright, we've all the way back there? Ow! Okay, I've got no idea what's happened there. I've just got transported back. Let's just go straight.
Spotted a kit camp.
Yeah, I know you have, but right now I just want to find our landing point. Which happens to be right where we're supposed to go. Alright, so I guess...
Heads up. Looks like a Ket construct.
Remnants have overtaken this area, Pathfinder. It may be worth investigating.
Getting cold! Oh, it's getting warm again.
I think we're clear.
Go to the Nomad.
Below normal temperatures.
Nomad's getting a bit cold. Let's get the Nomad to a place.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Woohoo!
Mining zones have been added to the path system, Pathfinder.
Excellent. One there, which is heading towards where we want to go.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Keep going this way.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Element 0! I want platinum. Oh no.
Should be the right place.
Keep an eye out for Priya's people. Remnant? There's a remnant here?
Hey.
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
Nope. Which I'm assuming may well that be that big ass flying thing in the sky. This is gonna be a bugger.
Let's kick this architect. We're in for a fight. It's a big one.
Oh.
Focus fire on his head.
Running ammo!
Life support is failing.
Target the head.
Ammo, ammo.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Never mind that.
Made some friends.
He needs legs.
It's on the move. Keep up. There it goes. Come on.
I'm gonna regret.
Go for the legs.
Focus fire on his head. Made reinforcements.
Let him. I'm indoors now.
Target the legs.
Come on.
Remnant reinforcements.
He needs legs.
Come on.
Felt that.
There's my nomad. Come on.
It's headed out. Come on.
Let's see. Guessing the answer's here. Oh. Ow.
Upper low freezing and continuing to fall.
Made reinforcements.
Did. Come on.
flank. We're taking it apart.
Now's the time to interface.
Interface with it? Well, this is going to go well. Meanwhile, I'm freezing to death.
That's it.
Oh.
It's over. We should tell Priya what happened here.
Life support systems are in peril.
Yep.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Right, look at my inventory. Oh my word. 2 Carnifex pistols. Don't need. Get rid of that. How many Eagle 2 do I need? Answer is, well, I don't need any of these now. "17 assault rifles. That's a bit excessive. Get that one though. I talk 2, 3. Don't need. I thought was about how many Riga carbines do we need? Plus we've got a Riga carbine too, so we don't need it. Got all that. "13 sniper." Alright. I've done that. Right. Up to 97% viability. Go us. Right. Get base, that. Where do we got the stuff up here? Coach. Ice cave. Secret projects over. Well. Okay. That should be our next place to go. Still need to track poachers, search for the source, and investigate the ice cave. Let's also got this mission, which is important. Have to do them. Do. Travel here. Loadout, here we go. Want. Select that. Put that on there. size of damage, which is the clips, more accuracy. Ah, change this to a hammer. More melee damage as and when I want to do. Alright, perfect. So, now since we're here, that is secret project. Of course, that's tracking. First? Oh wait, we could turn in one of the things, can't we? Turn in one of the missions. Ink.
I'm reading a temperature degrees.
Tell the biologist what happened.
Under the ice.
I just wish we could hear them sing.
Go.
You have questions?
No.
I'll leave you to your work.
It's all right.
Alright, maybe you're not the person who I need you to speak. Back in the Nomad, back to the map. Where we're going? We're going to go and get PB Secret Project. She has asked us to, and absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we want to romance her. They've got so much to do.
These are the ruins we're looking for. Let's find some tech for PB.
Ah, down. We are collecting more stuff. Scan nearby surroundings for clues.
Scanning will reveal the missing glyphs.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I'd say we are. Look at this. Biff.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
Ready to do it? Yes, sweetie. Great. Okay, so no row column or highlighted. Same glyph. Got to that one then. That one can only. Ah.
You good at this?
This must be the piece of Remtech PB needs.
Rem tech?
PB's term. Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can. I'll deliver this piece, and hopefully find out what her secret project is.
Open. Liquid PB in the Tempest escape pod. Well, we're not going to quite do that just yet because we've got other things to do. Like mine stuff. right there. Right there. Back for that. Right there. Investigate the ice cave. That seems like a sensible thing to do right about now.
The shield down? These guys should be easy.
Nice work.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Please.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I'm just gathering iridiums.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Well, that's supposed to be quick, but it was not. Safe condition. Is safe here.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I know, that's why I'm trying to get to here.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
This is some heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. The cat were trying to blast their way to something in here.
Yep. And I guess we should go find out what.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
The ambient temperature is normal.
Yeah, ambient temperature is normal. But, you know, there's still loads of, you know, bioelectric restrictions. Why we want those, but hey ho.
So there's really a whole city buried under here.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
Seems likely.
Sounds about right. No reason to disbelieve them.
Cat, watch out.
Let's do this! I think that's it.
Not quite. So I still have
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
clear out Ket as a
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Oh, there we go. Found some more.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Shit. There are Angara slaves here.
We have to free them.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Get him out. Dumb. Cat.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
I'm detecting a shed load of cat. What do you think is more important to me right now, Sam? And that's that one cleared out. Alright.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Awesome. So we get to talk to one of them.
At 100%.
Why are we having a chat in the cold?
That's all the cat, and we're really free.
Yeah.
Can you make your way from here?
Yes. With the cat gone, I can lead the others safely back to Techix. I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
Absolutely.
That would help a lot.
The Ket are trying to get into a room behind that wall.
Which wall?
Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
That ice wall looks meters thick.
The Ket made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
Why were you captured?
We were taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp, put us in groups. And then there was some kind of process, blood-taking, examinations. I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into groups. They said my group was flawed, or maybe it was unworthy. We never saw the other group again.
Behind the wall.
What exactly is behind that wall?
I don't know. Something old. Something that excited the Ket. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
Alright.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
Yeah, unless we unleash a fresh hell. Never know.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
I'd say so. We don't want to bring the entire place down on ourselves.
Setting off explosives in an icy cave. This is a brilliant idea.
Here we go.
Life support is stable.
It looks like our Angaran friend is coming with us.
Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
Yep, and it looks like the blast worked.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Again, let's get through here. Oh, hello. What are you, and why is the button that I push it, the button that I shouldn't push?
It's beautiful, but what makes this place so interesting that the Ket would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
Interesting.
Makes sense, considering how advanced the Angara are.
True. I have no evidence the Angara have hidden this knowledge.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens.
Oh.
Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's what...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
Ah!
You're way too valuable. I'm sorry. You really didn't have to do that.
With my fate now in your hands, consider it a warning.
But your future is exciting. You can help the Angara recover what they lost to the Scourge.
I do not know them. I owe them nothing. But your AI, I do understand him. Place me in his custody.
Oof, yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea.
Must everything always be about orders? If, at this moment, Sam can best help this AI, then let's share.
Sure, but the optics are bad.
I want to be with Sam. I have a consciousness. I have desires and feelings. Please, Pathfinder.
This is just gonna like...
She belongs to the Angara. Contact Commander Doziel and Ephra. At least the Ket didn't get her. Okay, team. What's next?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's Oh, hello, I just got an achievement. Terraformer. Discovered planet 200% viability. Awesome. Well, I'm sure that decision that we just made isn't going to come and bite us in the ass. Right, so I need to go speak to Pryor because we found her labs. We've got to track some poachers and search for an interference source. Let's have a look where we are on the map. We are in a cave. That is where we are. I wish to get out of this cave. The Nomad is ready to deploy. Excellent. I don't know why that's there. That's just clearly another mission that we're going to... Alright. So, what we got over there? That's got to track some poachers. And I've just travelled, fast travelled. Great. Graham, well done. Right where you... Alright, on that note, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to help Barkeys. I'll be back in a few minutes. Righty-ho. Alright, so, you know what? While we're here, see what this is about. That looks like someone in there wants something. Wow. You really are hiding, aren't you?
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts.
Well.
If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Welcome. What do you need me to do?
What?
Yeah, say help with what?
The Ket destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
Civilians.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Voeld. I sent two of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. Ket came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Alright.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
You're going to go and help people. Right. First off, got some more ruins. That's the frequency source. That's poachers. That's also poachers. But let's go and sort this drop point out first. Give us somewhere else to fast travel if we need it. Now I don't know quite why we need something to fast travel all the way out here, but you know, let's not be picky. Could help us in the future. Besides, it gets it done.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Is kind of what we want. Well, there's one all the way over there. There's one just there. Head here.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
And no freaking kidding.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
So we've got some beryllium. Not quite what I want, but beggars can't be choosers at this.
Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on, there's a datapad here.
Have a look at the datapad.
Those people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
We'll fix this, don't we?
We'll take care of these poachers, Jal. I promise.
I appreciate that. I know it's not easy to understand.
Find the poacher camp. I'll look at my maps. Is there anything else interest? Well, there's mining stuff, I guess. That's the source. Poacher camp. Oh! You. Oh! And there's the Angoran stuff as well, so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's fast travel there.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Excellent. So we're gonna do. Go there.
That doesn't look good.
Am I where I want to be? Ouch, by the looks of things. Great, I seem to have just got stuck. I can't save. Yep. Oh, that took longer than it should.
Throwing some fun.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Speak to Astra.
More Ket incoming.
Bend the Turians.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Next. Alright, who's getting cheeky? Alright, we'll talk. Wait, you're Turians.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up. Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Voeld map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
I knew something was up as soon as I saw you weren't Angara.
I figured, but that's not why I'm telling you.
Then why?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
Oh.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're going to have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
I know better than to argue with Astra. Go ahead and take it.
Alright, where do we want to go? That's optional. We can confront him. And we're going to go all the way over there. Alright. No, he did lie to us, and we are going to have a little word. Just a little one. May involve a slap.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Go in here. Oh yeah, we can. No wonder you are hiding out of the way.
There you are. Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra. She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
Don't let me catch you here again.
I'm already gone. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Alright, so now that that's done. There. Ah, we can scan for more minerals. But let's do this first. Then we'll go and scan for another mineral. Oh, have we got something? Ooh. Intelligence officer cars. Oh, and we've got loads of blue exclamation marks all over the place. I should probably, like, get on with... Oh, hello, I can scan stuff.
Don't win a war without good organization.
An impressive surveillance system.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Voeld. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all KED operations on Voeld is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them.
Already done.
At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Voeld?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the KED have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the KED, yes. The largest, Astraea, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Astraea.
Astraea.
It's the recent focus of KED attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The KED learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
Good.
Guess they need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the KED are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on KED camps. The KED know this and use it against us.
Found this.
A few treasure hunters found this map of ancient Voeld. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the KED don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks. As do you.
You're welcome.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Yes. Right. So. Oh, there's a data pad.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Maybe we should talk to the requisitions officer.
Oh, I want to know where this is. Oh. That is the distance officer. The one there. Hannah and the planet surface. Another one. I'm not getting much in the way of story done. Let's pick them all up. Might as well while we're here. By the sounds of things, we are getting.
Dose of summer, quick. Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
Ryder?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative from...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have.
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder can help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. Restrained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
Keep moving.
Alright. I'm not gonna...
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Right, okay, so... Pick that one up. Let's go grab... Let's just pick them all up. You know what? I think we're going to still be here for a little while. Evra, or whatever his name is, can wait. Hey, hello, container.
I just have a feeling Michelle's still alive.
Yep.
I couldn't help but overhear.
Oh, now you've gone and involved Ryder in this madness. We have to concentrate on saving the Moshai, Hana, not your vain hope.
Rabah, I know Michelle's still alive.
Hana, why are you convinced your friend's still alive?
Because Michelle is our best saboteur. She knows how to keep herself safe. We destroyed Aket's weapon depot, but the detonators failed. Michelle had to set off the explosives by hand.
Okay, people generally don't survive that.
But Michelle knows demolition like no one else. She knows the safest place to hide.
Yeah, there would be.
There wouldn't be a safe place in a giant blast like that.
But if there was one, if there could be one, I know Michelle found it. I know it. Even if she didn't, I'd rather know for sure. But Anyek won't let us go on a hunch.
If I'm out there, I could survey the area.
Would you? Sky blessed. I've got the nav point. I hope the date is compatible with your, gadget. Whatever you find, please tell me. I just want the truth.
Why is this? Oh, because now I'm Green Hannah. Alright. Let's go speak to this guy. And then we're going to see how failed my... Okay, now, let's grab that.
He asked when I'm coming home.
Who you're waving at, mate?
Yared, Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I'll check it out.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way, no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Yes, we are very adept. Well, Sam is very adept.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
Right, so where is it? There. Go and hit some rocks. Right. Let's travel out of the canyon. We've got so much to... I've just picked up so many bloody missions. But...
Life
now,
support restored.
why not? Oh, hello. Landed. Yes, this nomad. Not as good as John. John is our Mako from Mass Effect 1. No one.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Clearly coming up. Okay, so we've got some beryllium. Top of it. Right. Ah. Who are these guys?
Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad nearby.
Good.
Axul. Should I know about him?
Pathfinder, I have informed Onus. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Is Olisk, and why is he?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Can?
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Look at my journal. What's next? Voeld. Alright. Lost song. Find the poacher camp. Search the interference source. We've got to go and deliver medical supplies. And we need to investigate ruins. We're in the middle of that one. How far to be? Quite far, but close enough where we can drop off medical caches. Alright, let's do all of them. Can kill two birds with one stone again. Drop off the medical caches, then we'll swing by, sort the poachers out. Oh no! Ah.
One down, two to go.
Well, that seemed to work. Well, let's just drive. Well, let's do the one that says up. Oh my, that is very up, isn't it? Let's go do it.
Looks like the cat got here before us.
Going up. Boost. Round. Following the pipes. Earth do we get up there? not the way that I'm doing it right now. Okay. I guess we're gonna go round a bit. See if we can't find another way. A little more. There. What? Hold on. Hold on. Right. That's just not remotely handy. Where are we going? See if we can go there. Have to go up and around. Alright, then that is what we will do. Up and around we go. Providing we don't all freeze to death first. Right, where I want to go is over there. How did I get there last time?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Excellent.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Gone completely the wrong way. This is proving...
Resources in this area are limited.
Problematic.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
How did I get up there last time? I must have done. Just don't remember how. Oh, no. Alright, let's go down and around. Down and around a bit. Way up. Right, so let's go around. See, I was trying to do this before and failed miserably. Got two. Get up there. Don't know how I did it last time. Clearly, that's not the way. Come on, Nomad, turn around. I think I tried to go this way and it said I was going out of bounds. I'm not having much success here. Kind of like the point of diminishing returns. I am very determined. How did I get up there last time? See if we can't find another way. Clearly that way doesn't work. I'm probably going to end up doing a complete lap.
The camp ahead contains Ket life forms, Pathfinder.
Enemies!
Well, not a bad sign, I guess. Oops. Has to be a way up. There was a way up because I found it last time. Because that's why it's blue. Because we cleared it out. How the fudge did I get up there last time? Slowly making progress, though I think it's more sideways progress than it is sort of upwards vertical progress, but I think I have just done a complete lap. Yeah. On the other side. What's that? I'm going to fast travel, and we're going to do the poacher camp, and then I'm going to have a think about how the hell I get up to that bloody thing.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Excellent. That's good. Now, if you could tell me how the heck I'm supposed to get up. Oh.
Ryder, Ket constructs ahead.
Pathfinder, the Remnant have altered the landscape ahead.
Cool. Do you think they can alter the other landscape so that I can get up that hill?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Spotted.
Ryder, I think you've entered the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
That works, right? Next. Now, how did they keep it warm in here? The iridium! Investigate the cave! I've been very quiet. Concentrating far too hard. Ah. Oh?
The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
Talk.
After all I've heard, I didn't expect that an Angara led these hunts.
Then you've been talking to the Angara here. I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
She can't. Not like this. Creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
You really think this enzyme will work? It'll heal your people?
I need to run more tests, but it looks promising. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I can't make this decision.
work helps people, I can't stop you. But you need to be upfront with your people.
This doesn't feel right.
I'll contact the Resistance right away. Thank you. You won't regret this. Thank you. My research will work.
Well, I hope it does. Right, what's that? That's drop off medical supplies. As is that. But I seem to have a very, very big problem there. Travel there. Right. That is where we need to be. That is where we shall head. Find out. Up there last time. Lights. Lights. Follow the light. Oh, that's my mining lights, okay. Okay.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Timing. Ow. Okay, I've just gone a complete circle. And now I'm falling. Come on, Nomad.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Good. Okay. That's all where I need to go. Okay.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Bit promising. Aha! Alright, it's taken me, I think, nearly an hour.
Steady hand on the wheel, Ryder.
Relax, I got this. This is gorgeous.
Outside temperature is in free fall.
Gorgeous and deadly. My favorite combo.
Yes! Oh my word.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
That's 2 of them.
Okay, well, that was fun. Alright, speaking of free fall. Time to head down the mountain, and fast.
Looks like the cat got here before us.
The camp ahead contains Ket life forms Pathfinder.
And we're just gonna ignore those. Ooh.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Alright, so we got some element 0. That's pretty cool. Copper and some platinum. Missing platinum. Platinum is what I need. Like, manufacture all my... This one has a flare.
Approaching a resistance emergency medical.
Cache restocked. The emergency medical caches are back in business.
Excellent news. Come back when you can. We just got new supplies, and I have something I think you might find useful.
Will do.
Walk back to the doctor. That's just a point of interest. We want to go visit a point of interest. Let's go visit a point of interest.
It's an ambush! Cat, stay sharp!
Well, let's get in the warm. That seems like it's more sensible. Oh! Dana, bio, just better. What one of those is? Oh, looks like everyone froze in here. What's the lighting? Either way, if I don't find... There he is. Oops. Right, now where are we going? Where are we going? What's that? Oh, I need to speak to the missing science crew. Oh. That one, and hitting rocks for science. Well, go turn this one in. I'm going to stream for another 10-15 minutes. I've taken on so many side quests. This wasn't actually my intention. But never mind. We're here now. But since we're here and we've...
are below freezing and continuing to fall. Life support is stable.
We might as well. Do them all. Turn them all in. Let's go find the good doctor. Hello? I would love to see Pete Complete do a completionist playthrough of this. I might message him. I might suggest to him whether he has any plans to do Mass Effect Andromeda. Ask.
Use back. It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. We don't know who or how many, but you did.
Thank you.
I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
Don't need a reward.
A reward wasn't necessary.
It is. Trust me. It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Applies to you too.
Oh! Look at all those. These are consumables. I've got so many consumables that I should probably use them. Omni tool, cryo ammo, disruptor ammo. Currently have incendiary ammo. Immediate result, recharge your power step, boost accuracy. Boost maximum shields. Alright. Alright, let's have a look at what we picked up. So many. Alright, so we've still got that one to do. Haven't actually done that all stream. We've still got to unlock those. That one's on hold. We've got to speak to Tembi. We've got to speak to Cora. Take Cora to speak with Ryder on EO. That's on hold. We've got to find the Turian encampment spotted on Haval. We haven't been yet. Got a lot to do on Haval, as you can see. Got to travel to Haval and help some scientists. Right now, we need to go back to the Nexus. Still got to speak to Aradana. And... oh yeah. Locate the ancient crash site on Haval. Deliver the weapons. Oh yeah, we have got, like, all of it. I'm thinking I might... see which ones we can turn in. Turn in the missing science crew. Let's turn in our missing science crew. Where do we need to go? Tempest. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to quickly... alright. I'd like to get all these done, but I also need to go to bed. So let's go chat to the doctor.
I told the rookie he can ride with you on your Nexus run. So I get to meet the Pathfinder responsible for making this place happen. I'm Lizana Telesso. Because of you, I have the best job in the galaxy.
Which is...
I'm an ice runner. I get to dodge the Scourge and outrun the Ket to bring water to the colonies. Doesn't get more exciting than that.
Important.
So you're responsible for the well-being of the colonies. That's a big deal.
It doesn't fall on my shoulders alone. But I like making a difference.
Ask her about her. So.
How did you get into this job?
I was a pilot for the Citadel fleet, till I got bored and wanted something new. The initiative sounded right up my alley. I was one of the first to sign up.
But how do you end up at this outpost?
I asked. Marched into Priya's office and told her I was the best pilot she'd get. Said I didn't care if the outpost was mostly ex-Alliance. I wanted in. I've been giving her trouble ever since.
So you mine the ice as a water source. Smart.
I fly ice blocks to the Nexus. Eos. Even made a run to Voeld for the Angara. Speaking of which, sounded like there was trouble brewing when I landed. The Angara were on edge. Maybe you should check it out.
Yeah, that is the next place we will be going to.
I've flown through the Scourge before. It's not easy.
That's half the fun. I get to change my routes to avoid it, like I'm outsmarting it. I've had a few close calls where it shorted my nav system. Once, I flew blind all the way to the Nexus.
There's no way you pulled that off.
There's a reason I was the Citadel's best pilot.
Take it easy.
No fun in that.
Point. Alright, let's talk to Doctor.
Send someone to the resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies. Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
It's over now. I'm sorry.
It's not easy losing people under your command.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have let them search that far out. I failed them. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
People.
I tracked down your missing drill techs. They didn't make it.
I'll send a team out to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial. And Pathfinder, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Oh, I don't know if I do. Just as I got. Oh, okay. I've got quite a few more points now. Okay. Right. So let's first off combat tools. 30 hovering has a hover acceleration for an accuracy while airborne. Not really done much with the melees, so we'll go with aerial combat. And we'll. And is it by self take damage from all sources by 2% per assault rifle hit, maximum 24% research. Second, substance always we put bonus accuracy stability. I'm just gonna go with that one. And we're gonna increase my concussive shot. The radius or damage? Let's go for damage. Which is good. Wait, I got power that I can assign? Oh wait, okay, hang on. Whoa, hello. I could put a trip mine now. I could throw a grenade. Well, I will do once I've got some. Oh, wait, I'm going to put a point in my grenade. Okay, so now I have grenades. So now, Liam has 6 points, so we can put it into his defense. Now I can't. I have to do a personal mission. So, what we got here? 15 damage shields, 15 damage, melee attack damage. I'd rather put it Havoc Strike. Aura has 8 points, so we're gonna. Yes, 3 points, which will stick. Field boost. Rank 3 now. Just gonna keep going with these. Alright. Hack the Ket terminals. We've still got those to do. Okay. So we've still got quite a lot to do on here. Should we turn in the ones that we can? Going to the Tempest. Yeah, let's just turn in all the ones that we can turn in right now, and then we'll sort out what I need to do, because I need to come up with a plan. Gonna be on this cold planet for a little while longer, it would seem. So what we'll do is I need to go and speak to PB. And then I need to go through and find out what all these other ones I've got to do. So we haven't actually progressed the main story. Alright.
PB's been looking for you.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
There she is.
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it. As long as they're not looking to be besties. And I'm happy that someone with the galaxy at their fingertips can still give a girl her space. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
True.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
PB in her apartment. Absolutely do that. I seem to have an email. Okay. Okay. Got a few things to do on the Nexus.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Going. I've completely forgotten where we're supposed to go. Ah, there we are. We're heading there. Yeah, let's tick off some of these. I've still got to go back to Voeld. I've got to finish all that off. Then we've got to go to Haval.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Alright. Yes, we're going in. Alright, yeah, we're going to tick off as many as we can. No doubt I'll end up picking, when I go back to the Nexus, we'll end up picking up even more. I'm just going to have so many.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The cat got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
I told him you were smart.
The cat had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Oh.
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
See what we've got. All these credits. Because I've got no idea what I want to do with all of these. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Might keep that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need two of them. Keep my Omni Blade. One. Premium. That. Iron. Doesn't seem to have what I want. Alright. What we got? Fairly hope. Can't do that one yet. Right. Game of poker. Read the email from Gil. Ryder's family secrets. That one's on hold. Meet with Phoebe. Access department. Speak to Cora. Take Cora. Speak with Hydaria. Oh, that's on EOS. Are we on EOS? Where we are now. Okay. Well. Oh, Naya. Locate the ancient crash site on Haval. Well, we've still got to go to Haval anyway. Nexus we need to go to. I think we should go to the Nexus. We seem to have quite a few things that we still need to do there. So go back to the Nexus. Go do these. Yeah, let's go back to the Nexus. Let's see if we can finish off these. Pick up the ones that we need to go. Then we're going to go back to Voeld. Finish. Okay. Not doing all of it tonight. Because I have to go to bed. Where is Nexus? There it is. Docking bay. Alright. Alright, so let's get all of these done. One's on the Nexus. Right. No, that's the map. We don't want the map. So, for some reason, we seem to have points of interest all over the shop. Right, first off, go see PB. PB in her Nexus apartment.
Unlocking. Come on in.
What the fudge is that?
Ta-da! My project. She is complete. She? Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
It's amazing. I love it.
Outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pellisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is PB's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pellisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Going for it.
Hey, I hope you know you can talk to me. Anytime.
Aren't you a cutie? Thanks, Ryder. That's nice. I mean it. But really, the past is the past. I'm fine.
Remnant VI. People use a lot of Remnant VI powers. Power allow to call upon Zap. Yes!
I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Yes! Tier 4 research projects. Alright, definitely, because there's like an achievement, I think, linked to that. I has to find. Alright, what we got next? Okay, that we need to go to EOS. We're still finding what we're missing arcs. That's on hold. That is on Haval. Now. Taking me. Okay, so apparently I didn't read
My
it,
team
or
and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Okay, so I have to acknowledge the email? Did I not do that? Am I gonna get a whole, like, boarding sequence now? Yes, well, we're gonna be going back. Okay, okay. Why do I can't, like, just, like, board the Templars without the Templars needing to leave? Gotta be coming back in literally as soon as I read this email.
Ryder.
Acknowledged. Meet Gil at the Vortex, and now we're back. See, look at this. That was just... Movie night and the firefighters. We're gonna get all these done. Well, not done. Done or picked up. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. And now we're back. We had a quick trip around the Nexus, and now we're back. Poker! Run! What? I guess... Aha! And now we've found a place where we can pick up another.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Sure.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
It's for supplies in the Hyperion. Okay, I guess we're doing that.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Don't.
Alright. You can deal first. Having fun?
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
The one you mentioned. Part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our survival here.
Sure. But that's Jill's purpose. I'm not just going to adopt it. See what I did there? I'm not just going to adopt it.
Yeah, very
I saw.
You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
I fold.
Another one for me then.
Well, that's that. You win.
I've achieved my true purpose in life. What will I do now?
Congratulations. Good game.
You two. Jill predicted you'd be my downfall. Can't wait to tell her she was wrong. Another streak intact, I'll say.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
Some poker. Got to go and get some drinks. Alright. Ryder Family Secrets. I need to... That's in Hyperion. That's on hold. On hold. That we need to do. Doing that at the moment. That's on hold. I can't do that one yet. Alright, so Helios assignments. Nexus. Speak with Dr. Aridana. Alright. Find Dr. Aridana.
This is Ket DNA?
Pathfinder
Are you
Ryder.
sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Then, Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Aridana.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Alright, so we're off to SAM node for 2 things now. Down movie library. Alright. Get a movie. And... heading. Okay, looks like we are heading to operations. Alright, there's going to be a late night for me. Ah, I can have a nap. I'm finishing early tomorrow anyway, so I'll have a nap when I finish work and then I can go to darts. That sounds like a good plan. We'll go with that.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate. This is HNS.
Okay, so. Is that done? Alright. So we've got to speak to Sam. Run the equations.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
We're running. Wait, what? Angry woman.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem.
He's dead.
We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Yeah, my dad's dead as well.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Oh. Hey. Not very happy.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya.
Hopeful citizen. Hi.
Pathfinder,
I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
Soon, I hope.
In good time. As we become better friends, hopefully we'll all share more and more. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
Glad somebody is getting a bit more hopeful, because, yeah, last person wasn't.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but there's... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
That felt so real. Mom was right there. Alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just trying to prepare him.
Even though all human beings one day expire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we're in
when it's
denial.
someone you love, it's not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
No, it's not.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Got a question for you.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which is the purpose of pain in all.
Yeah.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Yeah. Right. Doctor. You and I need to have some words. I had one woman angry at me because of what my father did. Now you've tried to inject a virus into Sam, who's in my brain. I are gonna have all kinds of words.
This scourge. We know it is neither nebula nor H2 region.
Don't run away from me.
It's its nature. It's right. Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them. They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
How did this happen?
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Oh.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a mark.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
For anti-AI. Right, first off is the door.
Detecting Pathfinder Ryder.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes. I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
This is what our movement is for. Helping people like you. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
So where are you running this puppet show from?
Our sanctuary. I'll ask Knight if you can come visit.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
The Hannibal
She and her
VR on
followers
Earth's
seem
moon
to have
killed
experience
dozens
with
of
human
elite
AI
soldiers.
partnership.
Imagine what
If they
it could
attacked
do
you,
to your
they're capable of
family.
anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
On hold. Wait.
Did you know when the Asari AI Teleris went rogue, an entire colony had to be destroyed? Did you know when the Asari AI...
Alright, so it looks like we've got quite a few on hold. Return to the movie library. Alright, so IL, Haval, next Tempest movie night. Go get movie night started.
Ryder?
Got a AI, so this is getting interesting.
Hello?
Hello. Right.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Very much. I've also got research stuff out. Liam, stop running away.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
All my missions now on hold. Research. Oh, I know. I want to develop stuff, didn't I? Develop. That could be N7. I miss N7. I don't have biotic damage though. Or don't have enough for that one. Have enough for this one. Oh wow. Still need loads of platinum for this. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Could do the Mattock. The Mattock assault rifle. Or what augmentation? Stick. Augmentation. I don't have biotic, so I'm not too fussed about that one. Combat power damage. That could be quite interesting. Combat recharge speed. Find that augmentation. Will also that one could be good. Alright. Get crafting the M96 Mattock 4. Alright, so we were N7 stuff, weren't we? N7 chest 3 I could do. Or we got initiative recon. Chest 3 is uncommon blue. It's max shields, but it's more biotic power. This one, damage resistance, so we're gonna select the blue. See what we got here. I don't have biotic damage, so I don't need that. I do that one though. That one. Accelerated 2% delay reduction. Definitely. And 2% max shield. Pathfinder Scout Armor. I have an achievement. Craftsmanship. Craft an armor gun with 3 augments. I've got just enough to have a Pathfinder helmet. Shield accelerator. Find that. Craft that. Alright, so I can now hashes around a stop forward state. Gain 10% bonus XP game counters. Slot if it's credits, not do that one. Not do that one either. Stop with consumable supplies. Perfect. Look at all that stuff that we've just had. Alright. I think I should probably go to bed, but let's just make sure that I've got nothing else to do. Sam needs more information. We need to find out where that is. Hack the Ket terminals. That's on Voeld, so we need to do that one. Search for supplies in the Hyperion Atrium. That one. And Andromeda, we haven't done that one yet. That one's on hold. That one we vote for. That one I still need to go. Well, not where they are. This isn't involved. That one is on service of EOS. I'm fairly certain I did all of those, but it hasn't given me. That's on hold. Voeld. So yeah, I think we're gonna go. Still gotta go back to Voeld. We gotta go to Haval. Too. That's on hold. That's on hold. We need to go on EOS. And that one is on Haval. You know what?
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Let's go and do this. Alright, have I not selected it? Search supplies. Okay, Venus seems to be back to normal.
The human Pathfinder has died. Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
Ah. Take the Milky Way hops. Oh, okay, this is just gonna... Are we gonna end up just being drunk? Probably.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
This is Agent S. Are we gonna find out who Agent S is?
that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Ah, I am doing here, my friend.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Beginning.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing a new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
No. But I admire your enthusiasm. Alright, so I think that one's done. Scan Andromeda Wildlife. That's on hold. We still need to do that one. Still need to do that. That one we did. But we need to go. We're going back to EOS anyway, so I'm going to give that one another go. Just in case I've... done with that one. I don't know why it's there. Probably give me... I'll go chat to her again. See if it'll give me another...
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Dutch!
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Yes, horrible things, yes.
Bad people giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Hey!
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
If I speak to Dutch again.
You're back.
People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Sarah.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Gotcha.
I'll be careful.
I was being careful. Look where it got me.
A station bartender with people offering help all the time.
They just want free drinks.
That too.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, wanna try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
I think we have enough to drink. Alright, so we need to call Ephra once we're... So that one we still need to do. I know there's a few on Voeld which we're going to go. That one's on hold. That one's on hold. We need to go back to EOS. But we'll do Voeld first. That's on hold. That's on Haval. So... that's like locate the ancient crash site on Haval. And on Haval, we need to travel to Haval. That one's on hold, and then on Voeld, we've still got those two. That we'll see if it's available on Voeld, as with that one is as well. So we need to keep doing those. Might need to not sure where that one. Says it's done, but it's still there. Scan Andromeda Wildlife. We haven't actually done any of that yet. That's on hold. That one we'll do. We can do that one. Yeah. That one we need to go back to EOS. So I think when next time I come to stream, possibly be sometime of the week, we're gonna go back to Voeld. In fact, we might head over there now. Travel back to Voeld now. Head back to Voeld. So the next time I stream, we wrapping up the last couple of bits and pieces that we've got to do on Voeld. See if there's any other probably side missions, things like hitting rocks and scanning for sand memories, etc. So I want to get Voeld like done. Then I think we'll go over to Haval. And well, actually no, we might go to EOS because I have a feeling Haval is going to involve much. Archive all of these. Okay. So I think that is what we will do. Save it right there. I will be back. Sarah says she's out on Saturday. I'm doing a 8 to 10 DJ stream over on Insanity DJs on Saturday as well. So Saturday or Sunday, we will have some streaming. Going to carry on with this. As I said, my plan's going to do Voeld. We're going to do EOS, and then we'll get those two done as much as I can, and then we will tackle Haval. See what's on there and gather all of those. We will do the main story at some point. The main story literally is the fact that I need to go to the meeting room and call Ephra. But before we do that, we'll do. Yeah. I will see you guys probably Saturday. Bye bye.